I need to teach my kid how to ride a skateboard, which means I need to learn how to ride a skateboard myself. This should be interesting. You may have noticed that I'm doing something different on here, and I'm starting to show little bits of my everyday life, and I wanted to explain why exactly I'm doing this. I spent years and years through my teenage years, all through my 20s, being very severely depressed, and I barely left my house. I would watch movies for 10, 12 hours a day when I wasn't working. I worked in restaurants and I was like on all the time, and then I would come home and I would just be exhausted and had enough social interaction. That was it for me. I'm fairly introverted, but I guess what you would call a extroverted introvert. So like when I'm on, I can be on, but then it completely wears me out. Anyway, long story short, sometime around 27, 28, I started to come out of it. I had a few relationships. My ex-husband, we had a kid. I was wrapped up in early motherhood, and I never really came to know exactly who I was. Now that my kid is a little bit older, he's about to be 8 in May, I've started exploring new things, As you saw the last video, I just bought my first car, and although I've had my license since I was 31, I'm currently 42, I never really drove that much, but I'm starting to do that. Every time my kid wants to learn something, like last summer he said, I want to learn tennis, so I would just go on YouTube and watch tennis videos. We're going to take lessons this summer, but essentially every time he wants to learn something, I learn it first, just so I can teach myself. So now what I'm trying to do here on this channel a little bit is show you what I'm doing, which is learning new things. I like knowing a little bit about a lot. So now I'm going to show you today's video, which is me trying to learn how to skateboard because my kid wants to learn how to skateboard. So I borrowed a penny board from a friend, and I was watching YouTube videos at the playground while he was playing soccer, learning how to ride this thing. And today was day one. So spoiler alert, I did fall, and you will have a story later about another time when I fell and it actually resulted in a more serious injury. So, keep watching. Yeah?
I'll help you put your other leg on here.
No.
Hold on.
You're gonna hold on to me?
Uh-huh.
Okay, hold on a sec.
So, today Mommy's gonna try to ride a skateboard by herself. Okay. Mommy doing good?
Alright, let's see. Of course, like an idiot, as is my MO, I fell. So now we're gonna go home so I can get a Band-Aid. One time, I was in Central Park, like an idiot. I blew a traffic light when there were still cars, and I ran into a guy on a motorized skateboard, and I was on a city bike. The city bike fell on top of me, and I broke my elbow, and that is the end of that. But I'm a much better cyclist now, and now I don't blow traffic lights. If you have any tips and tricks, please let me know in the comments. I'll see you next time. Hopefully I can learn how to ride this a little better by then.